Yo, so in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and explain something that sucks. It's actually super boring, but it's actually gonna skyrocket your offers cash collected. If you don't know me already, my name's Kyle. I've been in the internet marketing space for almost 3 years now, and I've generated results like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and show you everything you need to know to do the boring shit that's actually a big lever to pull to make a shit ton more money for your offer. All right, so I just want to preface this, right? This right here that I'm going to literally show you is what allows me to do numbers like this, what allows other people that you see fucking printing do a lot of numbers too as well. But I need you to just turn off the brain rot brain for a second and just lock in for however fucking long this video is so you can just help yourself make more money. Literally, this is what a lot of people are doing but are not talking about it simply just because it's boring as hell. But to go into it, like a lot of people like in this space, they're always going to talk about the front end, the front end, the front end, right? That's all they care about. And while the front end is good, while you make a shit ton of money from the front end, it gets to a point where there's diminishing returns. I'm pretty sure you guys know the law, or if you don't, there is a law where to understand a skill, right? Like to understand a skill, like to make something, like to be 80% proficient in something, it takes like, let's say maybe 20 hours, right? But to be able to master something, to turn something from like 8 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10, then it's like 2,000 hours, right? Like, or some crazy, ridiculous number along the lines of that. There's been cases where I've seen people with great front ends. They have like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 front ends, and they continue to focus on the front end to make it a 10 out of 10, but they don't understand that the money is in something completely different that can literally 2x their revenue, right? And let me explain. So going through, like when I mean front end too as well, a lot of people, they focus on having the best fucking sales team, right? Nothing wrong with that. Focusing on having the best fucking sales team, great. We focus on the best organic marketing. We're spending more money on better cameras. You don't know how many clients that I worked with that thought the camera quality was going to make us make more fucking money when it fucking don't. Let me tell you that. Don't fucking think about that. And then as well, paid traffic. Wow, this shit is fucking amazing. It's still front end. And if you're running all of these, like if you're focusing on sales team, organic marketing, and paid traffic, 9 out of 10 times you have around like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, like what I'm talking about. But it gets to a point, right? It gets to a point. Now, moving over to it, and I know a lot of you guys are pushing your front end, and you're pushing the front end to a VSL funnel like so, right? Or you're pushing it to a webinar like so, like a recent webinar that I did, right? Ignore the facts though. This is all people focus on. They only focus on their front end. Let me show you. Going through, and then you're usually selling a 3 to 6 month program with lifetime access, or you're selling lifetime access. You're selling a 3-month program or a 6-month program, and some of you sell lifetime access. To tell you guys right now, please, for the love of God or whatever you believe in, don't fucking sell lifetime access. You shouldn't sell lifetime access simply just because of the fact it will kill you. It will kill your business. Only sell 3 to 6 months. It doesn't take lifetime access for someone to get a result. If they're not getting a result in fucking 3 to 6 months, they're not taking it seriously anyways, right? Don't sell lifetime access. And I'm going to show you why you shouldn't sell lifetime access, because you're probably like, oh, Kyle, it's a better offer. No. Like, it's going to kill your offer. Moving on to it. Think about marketing like this. Like, think about front end like this, right? For anything, drop shipping, trading, anything along the lines of that, there is a market of people to focus your front end on, right? There's a market of people to focus your front end on. Eventually, bro, while you're in competition with other marketers, as you can see, let me just do my fucked ass drawings here. As you get in competition with other marketers and there's more, fishermen and boats, just fishing around, right? There's more fishermen and boats fishing around. You're getting more marketers in the same pond. Excuse the fucking delete thing that you just saw. What starts to happen is, ad costs go up, but also as well, not in a scarcity way, but you have to think about it. How many people are like in the mode to where like they're like, I hate my job, I need to go find something else to do, and that thing is trading, right? Think about it, because if you start up here, right, everything gets a bit lower. Like, okay, these are people that, maybe they like their job, right? Then this goes into a market of people that are looking for something to replace their job. Then these are people looking for something to replace their job in specific niche or what specific thing. And then these are people that are looking to do it with you, right? And of course, through marketing, what we're trying to do is try to, first we start here with the warmest audience, right? And then we move into, another audience, just like pretty much getting people that are looking for something else to do. And then we get the people that just realize they need something to change, and we're just focusing on this audience. It's a lot of marketers try to get into here, but it's just like, just from what I've seen, that arrow is perfect. Just from what I've seen, it's a little bit harder, right? But there's different types of markets that we're looking at. When you're focusing on this front end, you start to see and you start to realize, like, okay, cool, like, I'm operating in a market, and that's that, right? Like, you cannot sell past the market unless you switch the offer, you move the offer around, right? And which is a lot harder, and I don't think a lot of you guys are going to do that. But let me show you people that do it right? Apple. And hear me out. So with Apple, one thing they do, let's just be honest, Apple has completely fucking sold to their fucking market. There's not a fish in the fucking pond unless you're in some third world country in fucking India, right? Or they fucking know too, that doesn't know what this fucking is, right? They have completely maxed out their fucking front end. They've sold to the whole market, right? Every fish has probably bought or bit off of this hook. But how the fuck does Apple continue to make more fucking money? Wait, that's the fucking thing. Let's fucking be honest right now. How many fucking iPhones have you had? Right? How many iPhones have you had throughout your life? How many MacBooks have you had through your life? How many AirPods, right? How many Air Pro Maxes? How many chargers? How many different things have you bought from Apple, right? Now, it's probably starting to click now here, but for some people that, if Apple didn't sell you more shit, upsell you, cross-sell you, downsell you, more shit, they would be peaked at a specific amount of money if they had to continue focusing on their fucking front end, right? You guys are stuck with this whole sell new people. Oh, imagine if fucking Apple had a lifetime access. Would they be worth what they're fucking worth? Sell more people. Right? It gets to a point where you need to sell the same people. And a lot of you guys in the info space don't do this. And this is something that I fucking preach on. And to show you that I preach on this shit, I have countless of fucking SOPs in different businesses I've worked with that go over fucking failed payments, right? That go over canceled free trials, like trial memberships, that go over, right? Getting people back after they complain and support, right? Everything that you could think of. Through under the fucking sun, I've done an SOP for it, right? Being in a support channel and getting people back, like I said, right? And that all goes through, of course, I have some like NAN agents and some automations that tie to this that allow, these are all failed payments right here. Just imagine for a fucking second that all of these payments right here, imagine there's people that don't follow up with this, right? There's people that literally, like, this is just a mini version of a sheet, but there's people that literally don't fucking care about all these fucking payments right here. Look, just alone right here, we're looking at already. Just these two, we're looking at 3K, right? Just this right here, we're looking at 2K, right? Just off the bat, bro, we're looking at 5K with all of this right here. Just our payments we can just go ahead and collect, right? They don't care about this. They only care about the front end, right? They only care about the front end. But the thing is, you need to treat your business more like Apple. And the systems that I've sent out, and you could probably DM me and I could probably send all this shit over to you. Or like if you have an info business, I'll look into it and show you how you could squeeze more money out like this. But once you have a lot of customers and your front end is doing well, you need to be more like Apple. I have probably had, I'm not going to fucking lie, just alone 6 iPhones, right? And it goes back to something that we call LTV, lifetime value per customer, right? A lot of times, you guys are selling fucking lifetime access like fucking idiots. Like fucking idiots, you're selling lifetime access and you're wondering why you can't fucking scale. Because your lifetime value is not going to be any more than 3K. That's fucking low, right? I can tell you right now, bro, my lifetime value with Apple, and I would say technically those products are a bit more, lower ticket because I'm not paying 3K, 4K, 5K, like for one specific item. Bro, I would say probably my lifetime value with Apple is probably like 10 grand. I've had a lot of fucking iPhones. This is like my 3rd laptop. I have a fucking Apple. I have so much fucking Apple products. It's crazy, right? I can tell you right now, my LTV with Apple is literally probably around 10 fucking G's. Like literally 10 fucking K is my Apple lifetime value. Right? And a lot of you guys just like aren't dialing in on this, and it's just causing you to struggle. Like I have all these payments come through the Slack channel, and the way I have it set up is, I can tell you guys how I have it set up. The way I have this set up is failed payments. Like failed payments, they'll come through, right? And then I'll have pretty much anyone that is like a client success manager, they will go out and they'll reach out to them. Like anyone that's a client success manager, they'll go out, they'll reach out to them, and they'll get the payment back on. So for example, the way it looks is like, for example, if this person, right, they canceled and it was $2,700, they'll call them like, hey, saw that your payment canceled. How, like, what's going on? Like, do you still want access to the program? Along the lines of that, right? Of course, it's not that verbatim, but still, once they go through, they can then be able to go in. And even if they don't have the 2,700, right? Okay, cool. But we still want to keep you in the program. So what we can do is, we can go through with 1,500, right? And just to keep you in the program, and then we could figure out the rest later, right? That way, the LTV is continuing to go up, right? Because a lot of times, like, customers will think like, oh, I can't pay the payment. They'll leave. They'll default. A bunch of shit will happen, right? But if you can get them back on, get them in the loop, then you're game. You're good to go. Other shit as well. Like, there's people in support, and they're like, hey, I want a refund. I want to cancel. A lot of fucking times, people don't even have that set up. That's the fucking scary part. Do you even, like, if you're watching this video, do you even have something where they can, like, is there even a support fucking email or anything? Or is it just your Instagram DMs with people calling you a scammer, right? Like, let's be fucking for real for a second. Let's be fucking honest. People come through and you have the support section and they're asking for refunds. You should have shit in place to where you can compensate for them and not have to get the refund. Because if you give someone a refund, the LTV goes down, right? We're talking in terms of being able to scale past what that is, right? So for example, I've seen it before. Offers doing $100,000 a month, focusing on front end. If you do this, your offer will collect anywhere between 130, 100 to 60, right? At least an extra 30 to 60 grand by selling people that are already sold. You know how easy it is to sell people that are already sold? And that's why I said everything's going to click together now, because that's why I said that selling lifetime access is dumb. 3-month access, right, or 6-month access, now after 3 months, you could resell people into the program, increase the LTV, instead of just saying fucking lifetime access and then just focusing on selling new people. I promise you, this shit is easier, right? And you need to start focusing on this big fucking number right here, the LTV. Like I said, it's fucking boring. You're not but it's fucking easy, and we're in the business to make money, right? But if you found this video valuable, you can go ahead and just DM me on Instagram below. If you have an offer, I'll take a look at it personally. Like, I'll look into it. If you fucking are helping people scale their offers too as well, like you have an agency or you're a growth operator or whatever, you can DM me. I can probably send over the SOPs too as well. But like I said, I hope you found this video valuable. Try to be more like Apple. Try to resell people. Try to upsell people, right? And when people try to give refunds, try to give them extra help, or add something to the offer enticing that makes them not want to refund and stay. Do those boring things that'll make you way more money. It's a big lever to pull. But until that, peace. I'll talk to you guys on the next one.